So thank you for coming to our presentation today. We're going to be talking about the OT and the OTA relationship. My name is Keely.
My name is Rachel.
My name is Eric.
So just a little about ourselves. Like I said, my name is Rachel. I chose OT because I wanted a profession where I could help people. It was meaningful to me and also in the medical field.
My name is Keely, and I was in the special education population for a while, and I saw some OTs working just around the school, and it really inspired me to do something where I can help others.
So my background information is I've been in the hand clinic for 6.5 years. I really enjoyed the psychosocial aspect of working closely with the patient. So this is beyond taking care of their injury, but also take care of their mentality, make sure it's like a whole person approach. And I thought OT is kind of the perfect fit, and I have really good mentors. They were my therapists who worked there, so that's why I'm here.
So now a little bit you. What inspired you to get into the field of occupational therapy? Fantastic.
Thank you. So here are some of the ACO standards. The reason why we put the slides up is because the ACO standards what give us credibility as a standalone school. So this way, we know that our informations are really important and crucial to your licensure when you take the test later. So everything that we do now is important. So then you really should know the information by the end of our presentation, and also make sure you know it for your test later on.
Okay, so here are some objectives that we want you guys to be able to complete by the end of this presentation. So the first one is identify 3 roles and responsibilities of an OT, and also identify 2 roles and responsibilities of an OTA.
And know what roles and responsibilities are shared. And identify 3 factors that promote a healthy OT and OTA relationship.
Now we have 2 warm-up questions. The first one is true or false. All occupational therapists, OTs, supervise a certified occupational therapy assistant. So if you think it's true, raise your hand.
Okay.
And if you think it's false, raise your hand.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is false. So not all OTs will supervise an OTA, although they do all have the opportunity to. Some just may choose not to, depending on time requirements and such.
So we have a second warm-up for you. Which one is right? OTAs or quotas are responsible for A, unsupervised documentation, B, unsupervised treatment, C, supervised OT services, and D, initial evaluation of clients. You think it's A? B? You think it's C? Yeah! Great job.
Okay, so now we're going to start with some of the OT roles. So OTs are responsible for all aspects of the OT therapy service, including evaluation, especially the initial evaluation, intervention planning and implementation, reevaluation, and outcome evaluation. But keep in mind that OTAs can contribute in all of these areas, and collaboration between an OT and OTA is important to provide the best services possible.
And in addition to make sure they're responsible for all the documentation, initial evaluation, and re-evaluation, they're also responsible for accounting safety and effectiveness of the whole therapy service, which means also including the service that OTA will provide. So the OT really supervise, kind of oversee the whole process from the beginning to the end. So the major key here is to definitely have a good communication with the CODA if an OT is working with a CODA, so they can develop effective treatments for the patients, and they can collaborate together and make the most effective treatments out there. So the level of supervision is to make sure that the OT can help promote a healthy environment for the CODA to develop professionally, and also as far as their skills and their competency. depend on the complexity of the patient, depend on their practice setting, it also depend on the OTA's ability. So all of these criteria are components into building a good relationship between the OT and OTA, so they make sure they need to have good communication and collaboration in order to make that happen.
So, like Eric mentioned, another role that OTs have is as supervisor. It is necessary for the OT to provide a positive environment that supports professional growth in the supervisee. In other words, the OT has a responsibility to foster a professional relationship with anyone they are supervising, and this will help to promote their talents, knowledge, and skills. Both OTs and OTAs are knowledgeable about the field of OT and have different skills, levels of education, and experience to offer, so they must learn from each other. To develop this relationship, it is important for the person in the educator role to know the learner's preferred way of learning, also known as their learning style. Some examples are visual, so using pictures, and hands-on, so that would be things like using your body and sense of touch. Everyone learns their best differently.
Now we're going to talk about the OTA roles. So OTAs are responsible for implementing OT services under the supervision of and in collaboration with therapists, specifically OTs. So OTs must have weekly check-ins with their OTAs. They're also responsible for being competent in delivering OT services and do not accept responsibilities that go outside the scope of an OTA. So know what you can do and cannot do, and even though it may be awkward, if an OT asks you to do something that isn't under your scope, you need to kindly decline. And also, OTAs can contribute to evaluations by performing assigned assessments, verbal and written reports about the client's performance, as well as observations.
So in addition to understand your ability, you can actually provide inputs to the intervention planning process because you also work with the patient directly as well. So there are things that comes up might not be on the documentation, maybe the patient's attitude recently, or there's an event that he told you or she told you personally that wasn't documented. So that might contribute to why they weren't performing during the reevaluation by the OT. So that's the collaboration approach that is important, and we want to stress that because that gives the full picture. And sometimes documentation might miss a thing or two, but that's why you guys communicate and make sure that is, make sure the OT knows that. As well, the CODAs also can do outcome measures. So anytime when the patient is being prepared for a discharge or prepared for reevaluation under the OT's direction, an OTA can perform some of those measures to help out the evaluation process.
Okay, so now we're going to do a little Kahoot to review the roles.
All right, thank you. All right, let's start. So we got 6 questions for you.
So the first, responsible for supervision, OT or OTA?
Good!
Good job.
Right.
Yes.
Perfect.
Because
So
we're
yes.
listening. Awesome.
Responsible for all aspects of OT service, OTA or OT? Good job.
Wow.
Yes.
Good job.
OT.
Good observational skill.
Responsible for not accepting duties outside of their scope, OTA or OT? Great. It's actually OTA. So remember that OTAs can only accept certain responsibilities. There's all kinds of licensure and legal reasons for that. So if your OTA asks you to do something that's outside of your scope, then you shall politely decline, like Keely mentioned, or go to your supervisor, anyone else.
You're doing pretty good. Keep it up.
Responsible for initial evaluation, OT or OTA? Great job.
Nice work.
You're still in first place, so don't worry. Is responsible for signing documentation, OT or OTA? Perfect. OTAs do document and they sign their own documentation. or OTAs, yes, but they have to get their supervising OTA to sign off on their documentation every week. And last question, collaborate during intervention planning, OT, OTA, or both?
Nice job. Good work.
Great. Yay.
Yay, good job. Good job, everybody.
Okay, so now we will discuss shared role.
Okay, so both parties must make an effort to understand and communicate with each other so that their strengths and weaknesses can be identified. Collaboration really is the most important aspect of the OT-OTA relationship, and OTs and OTAs can learn from each other, like this quote says. They say two heads are better than one, and it's really true. You have two trained professionals contributing ideas to produce the best services for the client.
And not just collaboration with the client, you also want to collaborate for you guys as professional. Know your license board, know the regulation and the policy changes, things like that. You guys can share because you're in the same field. So this way, if one is too busy or did not update most recent research, the other party can come and say, hey, this is what I found out from down here. Here you go. We can share these information to both benefits, as well as during the supervisionary role. Like Rachel said earlier, the CODA have a different learning method that an OT should understand in order to promote and make the most effective supervisions as possible. So again, that has to come with the collaboration between the OTs and the OTAs. Without that, those things cannot happen, and the experience and the process may not be as smooth.
So what factors do you think promote a healthy OT and OTA relationship?
You can just shout it out.
Yeah.
Collaboration is good, yeah. That's pretty good too. Yeah, totally. Everything you said is definitely part of what makes promote healthy relationship for sure.
So we'll talk about factors for a healthy relationship. So there are two main factors that promote interprofessional collaboration. The first is veracity, which is defined as truthfulness, candor, honesty, and respect owed to others, including your peers. The second is fidelity, which includes promises, loyalty, commitment, and striving to balance educational and workplace responsibilities alongside relationship building. Both are necessary to support a healthy working relationship. And a study done by Nardella et al. In 2018 identified these two main factors that promote collaboration according to the OT Code of Ethics.
Continuing on, some more factors are two-way communication. So communication is key for any healthy relationship. OTs and OTAs should share ideas and thoughts, as well as provide feedback for each other. Another one is professionalism. So it is important to remember that you guys are in a clinical setting and must keep boundaries appropriate for this work setting. Mutual respect is another factor. So both OTs and OTAs are trained professionals and should be treated as so. No one wants to be disrespected, so to have a healthy relationship, it's important to respect each other.
All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do a little activity. So we're gonna break you guys up into, I think you guys have about 5 groups here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hand you a little stickers about theme of professionalism and communication as well. So what you guys are gonna do is basically come up with a little, a 1 minute, to 30-second skit about that particular factor. You don't have to tell us what it is. We want the rest of the class to kind of guess. So let me go ahead and divide you guys up in groups. One group here, one group there, and then you guys are
An example would be you're either going to have communication or lack of communication.
Perfect.
So one person will show the positive relationship, another person will show the not so positive.
Perfect. So here I'm gonna give you guys the stuff here, and then go ahead and take the next 10 minutes or so to work on it. And if any question, please ask us.
Yeah, what we all said.
Do you have to state like what? Oh, we're not using. So Karen's an OT. Do you have to specify a role?
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Karen, and I'm glad you guys are here for our first session of occupational therapy. And we're waiting on one other person. She's an occupational therapy assistant, and she's
Super sorry.
So this is Lindsay. She's going to be assisting me in our session, right, Lindsay?
Yeah.
And so first of all, we're going to start. Why don't you tell? Oh no, Lindsay is fine. She has a lot of experience. I'm sure this was just a rare occurrence, right, Lindsay?
Right, yeah.
It won't happen again.
No.
Okay, so we're just gonna start. Why don't you tell me your names and what you think occupational therapy is about?
My name is Stephen. So, I'm not really sure.
So what did you guys do this weekend?
Sorry?
What did you guys do this weekend? How was your weekend? I was like on a party kind of all weekend.
Excuse me, Lindsay, may I speak with you?
Oh, sure,
outside
yeah.
here?
Okay. Can we like put singers out?
Okay, so
So what did we all think that was?
Good job. And then group number 2.
We didn't all
Oh no, I mean everybody got to do it differently.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know we had to like.
Yeah, I know. Good lord.
Whatever you guys want.
Oh, hi April, how are you?
Good.
How's your patient Teresa?
She's been excellent. Actually, that's what I came to talk to you about. Do you have a minute?
Actually, yeah, I'm free right now. Take a seat, please. What do you want to talk to me about?
Treatment today, Teresa actually brought up something that she was interested in that was of value to her. She mentioned that she was into sewing, and I noticed that's not on her original treatment plan. So I was just wondering if we had time to talk about some really good ideas for activities that we would incorporate.
Yeah, take a seat and we'll see. Tell us your treatment activities, and then we can see if we can implement them. That was the end of it.
What do you guys think? What kind of factor was that?
communication.
Nice job. Killing it. Group
He said all the guys
There's gonna be two scenes at once, a good, a positive and a negative way. Yeah. So this is the negative.
Hi Joyce, how's your hand feeling today?
Hi Sam. I didn't see you, hello. Hi. I didn't see that you didn't finish your document yesterday. Can you get that done?
Sorry Brenda, can you stay with the patient right now?
I know, but I'm trying to tell you something. Okay? Can you get it done? Okay.
You relax. I'll do it later.
Okay.
I'm with
Bye.
the patient right now.
So that's one scene. That OTA and wait, OTA. Turn around.
Yes, can I see you in 30 minutes? Is that all right? Great.
We got a little bit of both, but I wonder what is the overall theming here? What do you guys think? Respect? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Good job. That was a bonus one for that too. All right, group 4. Stiff.
So how you guys this weekend?
Yeah, that was the weekend.
It was cool. The grandkids came.
Me and Theo, man, we got drunk this weekend.
Got really hammered.
Where'd you guys go?
Oh, that's Golden Road, you know?
Hey, when you guys have a chance, could I talk to you after your trivia sessions if next week you get an opportunity?
Yeah, of course.
What do you guys think is one of the overarching things in that? Yeah, professionalism it is, yeah. It was
Boundaries.
yeah, there could be two, yeah, you don't want to necessarily talk about, the time you get really hard. But just keep it minimum.
So we're the parents. She's our daughter. Ours are
Coda.
OT. Oh, Coda.
Yeah.
And then Korea's OT.
Oh, hi, Alicia. How are you doing today? Good. So today we're going to work on your grass pattern. Just put your hands on this one and just join it.
Excuse me? So, what are you doing? Can you explain to us what exactly?
Oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
I'm a Coda, but I've been working here for like 20 years, so I think I know better than you do.
But I would
I know about your master's degree and everything, so I got more experience.
I can answer your questions. It's okay. Keep working with her.
Yeah, definitely a relaxed.
Lack of respect.
How do you get this microphone?
Sorry.
Just kind of how we do it.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you guys so much. Good job. Your presentation was awesome. Give yourself a round of applause. Everybody, thank you. We really appreciate your participations and make this a very enjoyable experience. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk a little bit more about the supervision rules and regulations that happens. So again, supervision is a cooperative process. It's a partnership between the OT and the OTAs in order to facilitate and advance competence in their occupational therapy services and development professionally. So not just to help improve your skill, but it's also help you become a better professional down the road. You guys can definitely share experience, but let's say if you are been in the field longer, and I'm sure the OT can learn how can learn a few things from you, and vice versa. If you're new to the field, you can learn a lot from the experienced OT as well. So it definitely is a collaboration approach.
Okay, so bringing it back to respect, there should be a mutual understanding in each other's experience, education, and credentials in order to create a positive supervisor to supervisee environment. Also, supervisor's role is to ensure a safe and effective occupational therapy services are delivered. So if an OT does not have the ability to supervise an OTA, then they should not. They need to remember that the client is what's most important, so even though they may want to supervise an OTA, if they don't have the ability to, they must decline. Lastly, supervisors should be checking in with their OTAs at least once a week and must sign off on all OTA documentation.
Okay, so there are two types of supervision. There is direct and indirect. Direct supervision includes things like face-to-face interactions, modeling, client demonstration, discussion, teaching, and instructions. Some examples of indirect supervision include phone conversations, written correspondence, and electric communications. And it's important to consider ethics at all times and remember that your license is on the line.
Speaking about that, also there's according to the rule is 1 OT per 2 quotas, but there are exceptions where if your practice setting is a little more away from the community, there's few OTs, 2 quotas in that particular area, you guys can submit a request to the board to get it extended to 3 quotas per 1 OT, but it's an exception per case. So make sure the standard rule is 2-to-1 ratio. Like Rachel said, your licensure is on the line. So if you notice that you're being supervised by more than, and 1 OT, but the OT has 3 or 4 quotas, you want to make sure that they're aware of the situation. If not, you want to bring to their attention. Just make sure that everybody is in board and in compliance. So that's a huge thing. Your licensure is on the line. You don't want all that hard work to go to waste just because of that. And the total number of quotas in a practice setting is no more than twice the number of the occupational therapists.
So in conclusion, both OTs and OTAs have essential roles in providing treatments, and collaboration between them is the key to delivering efficient and client-centered services. And then we do have a little review, just a couple questions to finish everything up. So the first, you are an OTA under the supervision of an OT. The OT asks you to finish and submit all of their documentation. What do you do? A, finish all the documentation. B, run away. C, kindly explain that you feel it is unethical to complete the task. Or D, cry.
C.
Definitely. Second, which is a component to facilitate a healthy OT and OTA relationship? A, veracity and fidelity. B, being friends forever. C, punctuality. Or D, enthusiasm.
A.
Fantastic. So punctuality and enthusiasm are both important, but veracity and fidelity, like that research article showed us earlier, are the 2 most important. As a supervisor, you must A, control your supervisee, B, conduct weekly meetings, C, be condescending, or D, conduct meetings once a year. Perfect. You're all so smart. All our roles of an OT except A, conduct initial evaluations, B, ensure a safe environment for OT services, C, sign off on documentation, or D, share stories of their personal life experiences.
D.
And last, both OTs and OTAs should A, disrespect each other, B, do their own separate jobs without any interaction, C, collaborate with each other and provide feedback, or D, be unprofessional in the workplace.
C.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Does anyone have any questions?
Yes, feel free.